Supplier relationship also have a lifespan. In other words, it has a starting point and it also has a termination point. Now, along this trajectory of relationship lifespan, there are issues of trust, innovation, and reliance that you need to look into. And also, as trust changes along the duration of the relationship, then the level of relationship goes up and decline. So let's look at how the lifespan flows. For instance, when you have a short duration of relationship with low trust and low reliance, you want to have a handshake. This is where it starts from. Congratulations, you've won a contract. This contract is for 5 years. We hope we have a very good relationship going on. That's fine. And then as trust develops and the relationship also develops, then you have what you call the growth stage. This is when the supplier is doing what they're supposed to do. And you as a buying organization, you're performing your responsibilities. The business grows, everybody's happy. It gets to a point, which is the peak of the relationship, which is maturity. And this grows like a tree. You have good trust in the supplier. They can supply you without requesting for invoice immediately. They can, you can rely on them that when you receive their products, there is not going to be any damage or any damage to the product. They also believe that once you receive their product, you're going to pay as at when due. So that is the maturity stage. But if this maturity stage is not sustained, like every relationship, if the trust is not continuous, if reliance is shaky, if there is lack of transparency and accountability, if communication doesn't flow well, then you have a decline in the relationship. So one party might decide to hide the information from the other party. You might have a situation where you call the supplier for a performance review and they refuse to show up. Then there is a decline in the relationship. Now, the impact of that decline is very huge because it could affect the entire business operation when there is late delivery of materials and products to your warehouses. It will affect the schedule of production, and that would also affect the service level that you have with your customers. And as this declines, then it could actually lead to termination. Now, this lifespan could be determined naturally by the duration of a contract. So if you have a 5 years contract with a supplier, naturally you know that it will terminate at the end of that five years agreement. But in some cases, if you have a very longer relationship with a supplier, and then the supplier is not performing, you might need to terminate that relationship. All right. And then once you terminate the relationship, each party goes their way. Okay. So this is just a framework